Hegemony and unipolarity is the past, peaceful and equal coexistence and multipolarity is the future, with the present bearing witness to a struggle between both, says an article off Press TV out of Iran called East versus West, a struggle between the past and the future from April 21st, 2021. An article from April 24th on the Eurasia Review says that the recent announcements of military withdrawals from Iraq and Afghanistan signal the U.S.'s continued geopolitical decline in a world that is becoming multipolar and highly motivated to bring to a final end the U.S.'s vanishing unipolar moment. The multipolar and the unipolar being the two types of globalists with Kenites in leadership positions on both sides. The left-right paradigm symbolized by Ammon and Moab being the unipolar, with Edom, which means red, being the multipolar. In the latest issue of the Apocalypse Post newsletter, you'll see an excerpt from an article called Clash of Two Visions that says the U.S. strategy seeks to keep other countries permanently subordinate and backward, while many other countries, including China and Russia, aspire to a multipolar, equitable, and just world order. So again, multipolar globalists as opposed to unipolar globalists through the king of the north and the king of the south, which is what nation shall rise against nation means in Matthew 24, Mark 13, and Luke 21. The goat fig nation rising up against itself because the he-goat is symbolic of the shadow government of the Kenites through the king of the north of Daniel chapter 11, which at this time is Russia, and Edom means red, and then you have Ammon and Moab, which make up the left-right paradigm, and the unipolar, the king of the south of Daniel chapter 11, is at this time the United States, and once the great horn of the he-goat is broken, which is the United Nations system, the he-goat of Daniel chapter 8 becomes the leopard of Daniel chapter 7 whenever Satan and his angels get cast to earth. Daniel's fourth beast, that is to say. That's when the lion and the bear come into being, the fourth king of the south and the fourth king of the north. And then after the deadly wound, it goes from being a one-world political system to a one-world religious system whenever Satan appears as the false Christ in Jerusalem at the woe of the sixth trumpet. The true Christ won't return at all until 2.5 months later, or 70 evenings, which the 70 years in captivity to the Babylon of old were a type of at the woe of the seventh trumpet. And as the true Christ says in the last verse of Mark chapter 13, what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch.